Oh, hello. I am back. Right, let me launch Etrian Odyssey here. The final, potentially, Sanctum. The potentially final, the maybe. I'm only on the first floor of it, right? I did barely anything, so still loads left to do, but maybe the end, who knows? There is a sixth Sanctum, but it might be like post-game content, I don't know. I don't know! I need shitloads of money, okay? I have not shitloads of money. Delightful. Enter the labyrinth at the Heavenly Keep. Yes. Okay. Do that at least up to there. The boxes are a different color. Storm jars, okay. I would like to peep the start to begin with. Figure out what's going on over here, if I can do anything or not. This I can't. Because that's coming back towards me. Okay, the bats are weak to fire. I'm going to assume that the mandrake is also weak to fire. It's a very typical thing for it to be. Weak to. Let's burn you. Let's shoot you. Good. Work was fun as fuck. Turning or whatever the verb is in English is at least engaging. I think Raka said it was turning. Entirely straight on that one goes that way. This goes out here, comes upwards. This has to go to here. Straight line. Make sure we do this shit properly. Oops. Yeah, I can imagine it's a lot more interesting to be holding something to the whatever it is, the lave, right? Is the correct word, I think. and actually like making sure that it's evenly like cut and whatnot on all of the ends, and also watching all the little chips fly off is probably pretty fun as well. Then what I assume is basically just like putting a thing into a thing, setting up the settings to be correct, and then just waiting. That thing got angry. Okay, interesting. It is also weak to fire. Speed is decreased. Okay. Very unlucky there. Human Harvest is only one full level behind Mace now. That's nice. Instead of many, many levels behind Mace. Okay. You found the artifact that removes patterns permanently to increase fun. Soon after, you found the artifact that doubles fun if there's less than 23 patterns. That is an amazing combo. That's super good. Nice. Nice, very nice. The artifact that multiplies at 1.2 for every used up tool. You had 6 of them. And they used up artifacts. Very good. That's a fun little run. That's a fun little stacking situation you put yourself into there. That's not one that I've actually done. That's cool. I always tend to stay away from stuff that stacks like that, because I never find myself in the situation to make good use of it. But that seems, if it got you a win there, that seems like it worked really well, actually. There's something immensely chill about just exploring the floors and just placing and coloring the map in and putting all the walls down and stuff. Like, the combat's there as well. But this is the good shit, man. I got to 1700. That's absurd. Ever thought about drawing? I actually did want to draw when I was younger. When I was a very, very young child, I did actually want to draw. I used to go around my nan's, and I would use my nan's watercolors to paint. But these kicked in and got worse and worse the older I got. And then I just decided it wasn't worth it at some point. So yes, actually. Unironically, yes. You got a 7 pairs as well? Wow. What a run. Have you, are you kind of sticking to trying out one deck at the moment? And going up in the Ascensions with it? Or have you managed to get yourself a win with, like, all of them? All the different types of decks, I should say. You only have wins on the door and the second one. Fair enough. You know, drawing in terms of sketches and blueprints, how they're properly drawn, how to read them, yeah. I would have liked to have been able to draw, but... it wasn't in the cards for me. Not without having to put in a demonstrably larger amount of effort in than the already Herculean effort that it takes to be able to draw well. And quite frankly, fuck that! To draw, you rely too heavy on reference. Hard to, like, freehand draw for you, basically. I remember actually trying to, like, what a fucking core memory for me for some reason, trying to draw the Sword and Shield from Freedom Unite, the Jin, with Cursor Aphelos swords when I was younger, because I just loved the way that thing looks. I still love the way that thing looks. I obviously never did very good at it, but you can barely trace. Yeah, I can't really trace very well. I quite literally cannot draw a straight line with a ruler. So... quite literally am incapable of drawing a straight line with a ruler. Shit's just not meant to happen. Horse. Hoss. A black hoof. You do have 420 hit points. You are correct. Oh, that's really cool. Yo, those are so good. I like the variety of things there as well. I don't know what that little chain weapon is, but that thing looks cool as hell. Keyblade, Smash symbol, obviously the Hollow Knight characters. Ninetales. Is that the Umbrella Court logo? I love the like variety of shit that's on there. The chainsword is the one from Three Houses. Oh, okay. Neat. The sword of the creator, yeah. Now you said it, I can see it, yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool. That is basically exactly what I would have done if I was able to draw. It's just draw like little weapons and logos and things that I thought were cool. That's good shit. Very good shit. Weapon of Belmont is also very chain bladey. I can definitely see that. There was a hole in that wall. Somewhere around there. I think it's in the middle there. There's a hole in that wall. That's flowing back towards me. Okay. Castlevania, Lord of Shadow 1 and 2, very recommendable. Are those games that are even like obtainable anymore? It just messes all around. They're on Steam, really? Crazy. Are they more recent then? Every time I hear Castlevania, my brain is just like, this game came out before I was born. That's what Castlevania is. on the 360. Oh shit. They're making another one? Another Castlevania? Fucking neat. I hope that ain't fucking terrible. The Dead Cells devs. A lot of people do like Dead Cells, so it's a good choice. A good choice. It's free, you guess? Maybe. That would be the logical, like, other one for it to be on, right? If it is on both of them. Unfortunate this. Maybe the thunder? No. I need that fire AoE as well. Helps that it's their most well-known crossover. I didn't even know they had a crossover there, to be honest. I really am truly and wholly just out of the loop with Dead Cells. Oh, you little bitch. What is this stratum? This is the 5th stratum. It is the castle. I believe the walls are meant to be gold, Mace, not piss. Interesting here, if you want to heal, you have to attack. Fair enough. No, I didn't really like Dead Cells. From what I could tell, it seemed to be like a well-made game. Like, I took no grievance with that at all, right? I just didn't find it particularly fun. Which is, practical, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care either. I even very, very early on, before I realized that it was completely pointless and I might as well just exclusively play Monster Hunter to get like a baseline level of people that were ever around. I actually tried to play some on stream to like force myself to get through Dead Cells. And then I was just like, no, I don't like it. I'm just not having fun. So I stopped. There was a token attempt though for a very brief period of time. An attempt, as foolish as it may be, was made. Oh, these all go out in different directions? That's just rude. Okay, well, that one comes back at least, so that's good info. So probably you explore up first. Oh, and then that shortcut is going to allow me to skip all that stuff on the left. Okay. Do force here. You're going to hit that thing with that. Hey, nice. Number one turn as well. The stairs are here? What? I never would have guessed that the stairs were going to be there. Really? Huh. Well, I would still rather explore. Interesting. This is a chop point. I don't know what I'm chopping in the castle, but I be chopping something. That should be there. I assume in that Castlevania game where you have to attack to heal that you play Alucard then, not Belmont. One upside to Satan is when he absorbs and kills his minions. He also stacks the weaknesses. That's interesting. So it's not just completely free for the enemy. There is a associated cost that they have to pay. Does he also stack their resistances, or just the weaknesses? You can't pinpoint. Yeah, fair enough. I bet that becomes a pain in the fucking ass to keep track of, though. You need to crack out the pen and paper for that fight. It's a younger Belmont. He's healing through some sort of holy magic, okay. I don't know Castlevania very well. I watched the Netflix series. Schnitzel was killed. That's an AoE insta-kill effect? Fucking what? That is psychotic. Fucking AoE insta-kill. Insane shit. I presume they only do that to you if they get the jump on you. But the fact that all three of them could have done that is fucking balmy. I guess I maybe should have seen it coming. That is very Mandrake. Scream that kills. Alas, fuck you. Brackus heal is just too fucking good, man. Okay. This blowing in that direction. There is also another one blowing in this direction. This is another chop point. Which is mildly inconvenient. No, now the fucking thing's gonna join the battle! That's not very good. Please double hit. No. Please double shoot. Thank you. Die. Delightful. Otherwise I'm gonna have whatever the fucking boss monster is up me bumhole. Did you miss how they announced the third one? Is that the same thing that Dawn mentioned? It's the same like series as well, or? You think you got baited? It is Castlevania, it's just not that, right? Okay, PP is running desperately low. Well, I wanted to go that way, but I guess I'm going this way. Yourself in a shower, have fun. See you later. This does not have walls. There's two that way. Seems like that probably leads into here, which takes me back to the start by the looks of things. Okay. I'm confused about that. I thought that was a dead end. Obviously not. This comes this way. This goes upwards. Whoa, whoa. This goes like so. And then I guess I'll just take the return to town at this point. I can probably afford to do this. And get that one extra room mapped, I'm imagining. Unless I get fucked with a surprise. But no, I actually got preemptive. You can force and just kill that bat. Nice. Just like that. Now though, take the ability to go back, return to town, sell the stuff I've got. I can get the chest on the next way in, and then get back to the other thing nice and easily. I need to be, like, greedy and just get fucked over by myself, right? $7,000. A lot of stuff. A lot of which would interest me, sadly. Not for you because of the thingy down. That would be 5 defense for you. 6 for you. Okay. This exclusively gives attack, so I don't really care about it. Thankfully. So mainly what that would be here is this for you. And then this for you. And then I still need the new weapons for the 2 melees as well. The 2 frontliners. They both still need weapons. Enter 5th. Yes. That's the only problem here is this doesn't really, like, help me. It helps me get to the stairs quicker, but... That's a fucked amount of damage. I'm actually going to salve to this, I think. Nice. Trying to fix fuckiness in your sleep schedule when you're tired. That is always the issue. Deathman has appeared. Okay, I have no wish to fight Deathman. Although it seems like it wouldn't actually necessarily be terribly too hard. We can give it a go. I'm imagining the problem with Deathman is the amount of shit that he's resistant to. Let's do a fire. Let's do a lightning. Seemingly not so far, which is horrifying. Resisted fire does not resist lightning. What's the trick here? There you go. The insta-kill attack. Which just hit everyone on my entire team. That's the trick. And he's called Deathman. I just should have guessed he's gonna AoE insta-kill you. Jesus. I assume this is the poor sleep schedule born entirely of staying up until 2 in the morning to play Yakuza and insert various other games. I guess not having anything to play will help, like a small amount. Right? Please stop fucking missing. Jesus. That thing must have really high evasion. Oh yes, I was leveling up tech so that you could get mana wool. I remember. I recall. Monsters have appeared. That's a lot as well, actually. Let's Tornado here. Provoke. Kyo. These things are immune to thunder, unfortunately. Desperately need that. Just anything else damage. I didn't kill that. I legit thought it would. That's helpful. Nice. Perfect. Schnitzel can get ice AoE, at least. It's not fire, which unfortunately seems like it's the most useful up here, but it's summon. It's summon. Hollow can max out wild shots. And what the hell do I level with you? I mean, the range upgrade on this would be nice. As well as the additional step. Maybe just these. Get more relevant. You've obtained what? A sword. A stabbing sword. Which has more damage, sure. Enjoy, human house. And that's this floor done. So I could explore the next one. Good shit. The Serpent's Narrow Path. Mysterious voice sounds again. What are your feelings on the dispensation of nature? Dispensation of nature is death. Those who live will one day die. It's inexorable. What if you could defy it? I have researched the problem of death for many eons. You shall be put to good use. The greater one's vitality, the more effective the sacrifice. I get to this fucking floating castle in the goddamn sky finally. You're gonna tell me there's just some creepy ass fucking lich in here? Oh, there's curves. That's funky. Okay, ignore that for now. This one comes back up here. I want to get a baseline of this initial room before I start doing anything funky. This also comes back this way. This is much the same. So my option is, I would say this. That's snaking back towards me. Okay. Blue. Blue. Blue, blue. There's a FOE there. I see him. I do not like that this Lazuchi here is doing fucking rap stuff. To the point it's stopping me from thingying as well. No, thank you. Please do not. I can't heal at all. Need to find out what the correct like governing attribute is for that, and get the all resist on Racker. I think because not being able to heal is terrible. I suppose I could just get the all resist actually. But based on that being there, that would imply that I can come back if I go that way. There is a horrible thing here. Wall there. Of course. Fucking. Now is that fucking thing gonna join in and just ruin everything? I have no idea. Can't heal again. That thing is immune to ice. It's not immune to lightning though, so 4 and wild shot. I want to end this as quickly as I possibly can. Good. Hey, a human harvest. Yeah. we figured that one out. I hope you've got all your shit back and it wasn't too terrible. Gaming accounts. Did you get the bag? I was hoping it was maybe just your Discord. I popped you a message on Steam. I was like, hey, your Discord has been hacked. Steam's usually pretty good. Steam they couldn't get into. Thank sweet fuck for that. Steam would probably hunt down and kill the guy, even if they did manage to get into Steam, so it probably wouldn't have mattered, but... Epic's still in the fucking ticket. Unsurprising. Go back Riot, requested deletion. Just a good choice in general, to be honest. Discord unfortunate. If you know the old 2 factor, oh yeah. Yup. I booted the old version of you out of the server anyway though, so the bot version of you will not be a problem. Brute force decided to battle out other things. That's annoying. Two-factor for all of them. New passwords. Yeah. Second phone. Stalling it there as well. Become unhackable. They would have to put a Herculean effort to get over 2 phones. For sure. Redirection or mail deletion, nothing of that sort. They didn't out themselves then by doing the incredibly silly thing of redirecting everything to itself. And then you just know what their email address is. It's fucking ass that happened, but I'm glad you seemingly got all your stuff back. Other than epic. Who very much do not live up to their name. I need to write a ticket to Blizzard. Do you have much on the side of Blizzard things? I got Diablos, right? Still paranoid? Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things that just... It, like... breaks your trust in existence, right? Because someone has grabbed access to your shit in some way, shape, or form. And you don't know if it's just someone trying to snag an open end of something to do something malicious with it, or if it's just someone being a bit of a prat, right? You don't want to be wrong. Just assume that it's like... someone just trying to get like an easy... out-of-date Steam account that someone hasn't checked in like 5 years to sell it off or something. And then all of a sudden you're in. What shit. Not fun. Not fun. Hopefully just the, like, low effort attack to just try and, like, sneak something incredibly out of date, and now that you've got rid of everything, they just won't bother anymore, right? That tends to be what most of them are. Someone just chucking a ton of shit at the wall and seeing if anything sticks. Wasn't a professional bot or a scripter. You did see all that stuff. You checked your emails every morning. Forced the code request about on it 6 times in not even 2 minutes. It's always one of those things to me where I'm like, where's the threshold, if there is one? There probably isn't, which is silly. Before the system itself kind of thinks, like, this is a bit odd. Like, who requests that many codes that quickly? It's one of those things where it would, like, piss me off if I was the one doing it. And it locked me out, because it's like, hey, this is mighty sus. But I'd be grateful for it, like, after the fact, right? Surprised how many code requests get done by angry people when it's not working too well. Like, if you're pissed off to the point that you do 6 code requests in 2 minutes, quite frankly, you deserve to have your account locked for at least like a wee bit while someone sends like an email like, "Hey, yo," you know. If you get angry to that degree that it's not working for a wee bit, you got bigger problems. You got bigger fish to fry. Goes for any time? Well, it depends. You have like a normal activity, right? Threshold? If you're always online within set hours and then all of a sudden someone's trying to access shit in wildly different hours, you'd hope it'd trigger some like alarm bells or something. Especially when it's like spam requests like that, not just like one attempt or something, right? Dude, what is this bullshit? Come on. What are these misses? This is absurd. Miss again. You're fucking with me. Miss again? Again? Nothing happened here? The only thing that I saw that anything happened was on Discord. Wherein 3 of the chat channels and then also in PMs to me, you were like, hey, here's how to make money from Mr. Beast. Via crypto. A famously safe method ever. Cousin, send you some screenshots? Yeah. Immediately out several times, which is good. That's what you're meant to do, right? Glad your husband contacted you to get it like as quick as possible. I sent you a message on Steam, but I was like, I don't know how long that's gonna fucking take, right? Before you see that shit. Might change them again today or tomorrow. Not a terrible idea. I assume you probably already have, but make sure that the emails are still correct. So that it can't just be like reset passworded away from you again. I doubt they were necessarily that clever about it, but... They don't tend to be. Correct on Steam. Yeah, they didn't get into your Steam though, right? The other ones that were fiddled with. PayPal stuff doing it attack, and that's good. That's very good. That kind of seems to me like a relatively low effort, just attempt to grab accounts to sell them then, right? Just by the the lack of going after anything that would actually be storing money. We'll use them to promote stupid crypto shit, yeah. That as well. The thing is it has to work, right? But surely they would stop doing it. Surely. Mr. Bees, not the bees! There's definitely a subsect of people. I feel like most of those people, like, as likely to be around our age, though. Like, gaming feels a weird spot to target, right? Not to say there isn't older people as well, but it's typically a lot of older people. Or incredibly naive people, I suppose. Wrote a shit ton with AI research stuff. Don't download Grey Zone game? The game Grey Zone or Grey Zone games? Where it's like, this seems a bit sus. Grey Zone area? Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. I think there is a game that came out relatively recently that is called Grey Zone. It's the only reason why I wanted to clarify. Because it is an extraction shooter, I think. I don't know if that's called Grey Zone, I think it is. Bot fires at channels at random, costs so little to have it fire anything. I mean, it takes resource investment to have, like, stuff running, though, right? You still have to have things getting the information in the first place. Like, that costs money. There's either a keylogger, which you doubt, or a session stealer. Singing voice always breaks out underneath the shower. Really? I find that, like, trope as such very interesting, because I never knew about it. Like, it never occurred to me that anyone would ever do that. So interesting that someone actually does. It's so specific. A stratum has belts? It does, yes. You play music during showers. Oh, okay. Then it makes more sense to me. Often, oh yeah, breaches happen all the time, right? It kind of amazes me at this point in time that anyone even bothers to do data breaches, because I feel like everyone's data is just available all over the place anyway. Back to target your game accounts, use your email as a gate. Good stuff, as it all should. Good goods. It's always helpful. Life, honey. A wind rose. Okay. I don't want to feel Doesn't quite have the same ring to it, eh? When I target game accounts, epic of skin and lucrative for skins. Yeah. Yeah, Marvel Rivals is on Steam, right? Fortnite's on Epic. League is self-explanatory for Riot. I don't know what would be much on Battle.net. At least myself, I wouldn't know much what's on Battle.net, but I'm sure there's stuff. Does Apex have skins? It does, though. Look at that. I had no idea. It's 6:30, not sleepy time. Have you been doing anything, or have you just been existing? Thanks for reminding me. Game time, hell yeah. Enjoy. Lol, no. Then that's probably your fucking issue. I honestly just cannot be arsed with the quests anymore. Sorry, quests. Just say in the chat. Enjoy smashing your head against, what's it called? Demi-Fiend. That's the one. Probably because you do not know what you want. I mean, I would say that you don't immediately need to play something again, but it's I know it's a waste of effort with you, so... The total lack of anything else to do. Read. Watch anime. Watch YouTube. You're watching this. Fucking crochet. I don't know. This is side monitor content, or go find some fucking main monitor content then. That's what you're doing? No, you're not. Have an anime backlog as it is, but there's nothing to do. Fucking degenerate boy. Stop the cock. You're saving those for the slow days at your internship. Hey, at least that's an actual good reason. I can respect that. That's got some logic to it. Right, apparently that thing's just gonna sit still. I don't know where the fuck I need to go on this for. September, you just get windows with nothing big enough to squeeze in half an episode or binge a whole season. just a small little difference between those things. This thing's just gonna use like mass death insta kill, and then. So I guess I have to come in here at night. Seemingly, there's just no point in me being here in the day. Again. Fun. Little cubby, no fresh air, formatting 50 laptops the way you do. Yeah, it's just like no way out of this, so. Oh, there's this. No, fresh air was just, you were more than welcome to check into the cubby every 15 minutes. You just did the shot and the thing at the same. I mean, just going out to the cubicle in a slightly different area of the workplace really, like, quantifies fresh air in that way anyway. As long as you're not like fully locked in with no ability to have airflow in there whatsoever. And no plants or windows, but it has like a door, right? Or some sort of tops to it. I guess I'm just gonna leave and max and sleep. Because there's like fuck all here. Auto shouting that's specifically not allowed to be wedged open. Fair enough. Yeah, that's not great then. Not your best idea. Maxing mostly, really. Your demons could survive shit. It's 99 on everything, is resistant to everything. Ugh. the fuck is JJBA? Oh, JoJo's, right. I've never seen that shortened. I've always just seen people type JoJo. It's shortened to JoJo. Never seen that like that. That's a new one for me. How the fuck did I even get up to the top? Good. And when that oh shit sale is ending anxiety, you're hoping to be struck by something and then buy cheaply like 2 months worth of games. Yeah, this whole thing, I don't like. It doesn't work out for you, base. The whole I hope that I'll be struck by something and then I'll buy a bunch of stuff and I'll be sorted. It never works, and yet you always just still kind of hope that it works. It's because you don't have that much foresight. Is it because you don't have that much foresight, or is it kind of just because you sit there with your thumb up your bum, just hoping that something magically works out, and then it doesn't? Don't you have a, like, wish list of things? On Steam? And also, like, a cheat to track the games that you wanted to play and stuff? You don't want to play most of them? Literally look at previous point that you made. Your own point. You wanted to cheaply buy like 2 months worth of games. Just buy the games. Presumably if they're in your wish list, you're gonna want to play them at some point. Otherwise you wouldn't have wish listed them. You make everything that's so simple so difficult for no reason. No. How the fuck did I get over there? Am I blind or something? What am I missing? Feels wrong to buy games you don't want to play right now. Once again, your own previous point. I don't think most people would struggle with that. I think literally everyone would. Unless they're the type of person that can buy one game and be like, fuck yeah, I've bought 2 months worth of games, you know? Or they've not had any money for like 10 years and they've been wishlisting everything they want for 10 years. And then someone just goes, I'll give you £5,000 to spend on only games. Which is an incredibly specific and weird hypothetical. Play everything all the time can see the remaining lifespan with one Steam sale. I don't think those people exist. I think those people pretend like they want to exist, but I don't think they do. I think what those people actually do is sometimes they don't feel like playing stuff, so they just don't play stuff. It's not actually because they're always playing stuff all the time. This is how I get up top. You know one? Do you know one? Or do you know someone who sees a Steam sale and buys all of the games that they have any interest in the Steam sale? And then never play any of them. And have a disgustingly massive backlog. Because they then just end up playing multiplayer games with friends all the time instead, because they don't feel like playing any of their single player games, they want to hang out with their friends. They play like 90% of it. They are truly a freak of nature. Congratulations to them. Unemployed and out of schooling. I mean, that's the only way they managed to play all of them then. Probably, no, definitely. As someone who used to play a shit ton of stuff and then got a job at some point, you complete a lot less shit. I got a lot less. Like a lot less. Strength up is maxed. Let's level up Tornado to max now. Mesa. We need to coal half your wish list. What's the... Environmental change is still happening, everything inevitable destruction. Elite researchers, every nation, genome recombinant. Machines, body, human weakness, live eternally. If I must live, become king, new lands. Okay. Seems perfectly well adjusted and not at all fucked up. Oh, I didn't even see that there was... my head. That's a lot of enemies. I don't have AoE fire still. That's so frustrating. Fire and fire here. Hey, perfect. Perfect. Delightful. Every goddamn time. Topic's one hit away from death with an AoE attack and I miss. It gets to do its AoE attack. wanna know where the fucking shortcut is. There's gotta be a shortcut. Or there's a thing on the next floor up. Maybe I should check that as well. You found a floppy disk in Wackle? Checked the files. There's a picture of a banana being measured. It's for purposes. Good old Wackle. Have I fucked up this map so badly in spots? Every time I see Macca, and every time I'm gonna see the word Macca in that game, all I'm ever gonna think of is McDonald's. At no point ever am I gonna think about money. They chose a terrible name for it. Little demon guy just wants you to bring him McDonald's all the time. A little pervert glutton. Hello, I'm Old McDonald. You mean? Call him by his name, Jesus. Christ. Put some respect on that man. Move here and move there. Good old McDonald's. Oh, McDonald's. Oh no. You're saying it very wrong at that point. How the fuck are you saying muck that you're ending up with Macca? Let's even mention the fact that apparently Mook is the first name. Donald is the family name. Old McDonald is gonna be your comrade in the rest of the game. No. It seems like there is no shortcut. Or at least I can't fucking see one. I'm gonna hope there's a pole on the next floor. Otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble. Two hours until the season 9 preview, you don't have any news or anything? I mean, why would you? The preview did 2 hours. Why would you have news before the preview? That's what the preview's for. That's odd? No, that's normal. What's weird is when the thing hasn't come out yet and they're releasing a bunch of details about the thing before the thing that's meant to reveal the thing. That's the weird thing. It's just not what people are used to anymore. The streamer preview, the streamers play the new season. It's usually a dev vision and stuff day before, right? Not just like an announcement preview type thing. Dude, I understand why they do it, but like I kind of hate that they just allow streamers early access to stuff over average people. Over the average bear, over the normal people, whatever you want to say. The public. I know it's to like raise hype and stuff, but like, just give people the ability to fucking play it. "23rd floor. And if I remember correctly, every previous stratum has been 5 floors. Holy shit! That's a lot of FOEs on the map. Have you no interest in gaining immortality? Have those who have fallen to the earth forgotten the terror of the shadow of death? Grail of Kings is what gives humans the power to overcome death. This very floor is one who was once a veteran explorer. He's been granted might beyond his human form. Creating the Colossus. Is it all of them? Because, like, there's a lot of FOEs here, my man. Well, that one's aggroed onto me. I wonder if I just do as much mapping as possible here. Just stick to the wall. I lost it. Nice. It actually had a tether range. Sweet. That's good info. That one is almost certainly going to aggro onto me right now. Yep, it did indeed. And then I lost it again. Oh, and I gained it back again somehow. Okay. This is a mining spot. Interesting. The amount of mine uses I have. This will allow me to make money today regardless of what I end up doing. Well, unless I unlock a bunch of, like, new gear, but... you know. Okay, that thing is... moving normally and can aggro. Good to know. Probably another one of these, like, weird shaped things there. It feels incredibly weird just mapping something, knowing there's a thing behind you that is trying to chase you down and kill you. Just taking me time, doing one steppy step at a time, mapping the floor. Don't worry about it. Or hopefully lose its aggro eventually. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a bit of a pickle. Hi there, buddy. Don't mind me. Yeah, that pickle is rapidly approaching due to the fact that I still haven't lost its fucking aggro. And I have, in fact, gained another piece of aggro instead. Oh, a door. I have made my way all the way down here, which is kind of crazy, actually. There is another door here. Whoops. Okay, and this goes to here. And does all of this. Question is, what's that little room for? All roads lead to metaphor. It appears in every category you've selected on Steam. Even Steam's like, just fucking play it. Okay. Oh, the game is just seeing you have a save in the ditch somewhere. If I ever get caught by one of these, I am so incredibly fucked by the combat that's just gonna rip my fucking asshole out. There's no way in hell I just fucking escaped that shit as well. The thing didn't work. That's not how that happens. Probably gonna be something like that. And I guess that's gonna be something a little bit like that. We're gonna have all of this filled in. Little bit like that. Good shit. Even escaped the marauding hordes. Delightful. Ooh. Like 3 FOEs after me. Yeah, it's just running along with him behind me. Oh, shortcut. Thankfully, it seems like they have a pretty strict tether range around like the halfway mark on the map. Where they will just stop. Which is amusable, to say the least. I'm imagining this side is going to be basically identical to the other one. I don't want to be, like, preemptive and just draw it all already, but... just based on this little bit that I'm filling in already, it seems pretty apparent to me that, yeah, it is gonna be just the same. I'm collecting FOEs again. Voices matter looks inside. Vaguely different routes that could emerge after 10 minutes, as is the way. Which is matter for the span of 10 minutes? Exactly. They never told you how long they matter for. Okay, I might be fucked. If I get retreated from this combat, I hit into the one behind me. It happened. At least they're not called death, whatever the other thing was called. Let's try fire, let's try lightning. Human Harvest took a lot of damage from that. We did not do a lot of damage to it. Fire was not very effective, lightning was okay. Try ice. Okay, piercing is not worth doing. I have to use lightning. And it is at this point that I now try and escape. Because the yeet backwards won't kill me. Because they've combined into one unit. There we go. Like nothing ever happened. Easy peasy. What do you mean, Fret? The enemies have been nothing but kind. Oh, this is another mining spot. It's just identical. Is it actually, like, identical? That's a death man. I need to leave. It looks oddly small and stubby. Yeah, then he hits you with the team-wide AoE, fuck you, you die attack, and then you don't really care anymore. He doesn't look too bad, and then the JRPG shows its head. I am 100% sure someone has already made that. Every fiber of my being. It might not be very good, but I'm sure someone has done it. Okay, I think at this point, I can pretty safely just... Alright, there's a Dogma 2 expansion coming. Oh. Are they gonna make the game playable? It seems like the first hurdle they need to get over. Capcom, so jury is out, yeah. Playable how? I would like to go into the city in my entire frame rate, not shit itself down to 15. And then sometimes crash as well, just to add insult to injury. But it doesn't happen all the time, but just sometimes. The 15 FPS seems manageable. Well, that's if I'm on the outskirts. If I'm inside of the town, I'm lucky if I get any frames. Oh, another one appears, so you can't sneaky it. Hang it. Well, they made the NPC AI too intricate for the amount of NPCs. If that's what you want to call it, yeah. You can go with that. I believe that's what you saw people say. It is indeed what people say. That is correct. How many of these fucking things is there? Oh my god, they started attacking. Apparently there's an infinite number of them. Is the answer to my question? Oh, fuck it. I really wish that defend prompt had a confirm. This is genuinely not end. Oh my god. I can't switch. I'm gonna switch with Hollow. It puts Hollow up front, which I don't really like, but... Oh goody, they're back up to 3 again now. I mean, this does genuinely seem like it's never gonna end. I gotta at least try to get that attack off with Schnitzel. Oh my god. That's wrong. Why do we get blindsided by it? That's so weird. Hollow's just out of frickin' mana. Okay. Not ideal. Yeah, so I can't manage this time round. Let's Fred out of here real quick. I can come back. It's fine. I used a lot of resources there as well, so... I got all of this shit from mining all of this money. 4.6k, right. That, at least to some degree, pays for some of this stuff. I don't want the Medica 3s, I just want the Medica 2s and the Nectars. There are the Medica 2s. Honestly, kind of amazed I pulled that back from just complete death and destruction there. Would give you 5 more defense. Yeah. Also gotta put it on you. And I can't afford it now. I was gonna say I think I might buy that all vines resist up ring for Raka, but I can't. I don't have the money anymore. I have a Nectar all. I have 2 Nectars. I have 2 mini Medicas. Some bread. Okay, cool. I can see why that shortcut exists, because you would definitely want to get out of going through that hell every single time. It does seem like you kind of just have to force your way through. Oh, it's still the same day, okay. No! That's really bad. Especially the blind side. Thank fuck for that. The fact the halt doesn't work. I mean, I'm just screwed, right? I just have to Fred immediately. Because the hold didn't work? Grab another thread. Sleep again. Get that health and that mana back. Seems like it works on some of them, but not on others. Like the roaming ones, maybe? Or something. I can't quite tell. Okay, freedom. Good. I'm not even looking on the screen, I'm just watching the, like the main display. I'm just watching up on the side there. Because they always blindside you, so they always get at least one thing off. And you just gotta force through. There's no choice. Seems like to some degree that's fine, though. As long as my melee's hit and one of the spells goes off, that works for me. Problem is I can't fucking see through all the goddamn things. And now's where we run into problems. So, tornado this guy. Try and kill this dude. Whoops. You cannot use spells anymore. I need the vault to hit if I want to stand a chance here. Good. Yeah, that way it's dead end. It is this door here. So maybe it does make more sense just to go straight up the middle, actually. Now that I know where the door is. Hi. There's no shortcut here, eh? Got hope you can take this boss down first try. Or second try, otherwise you gotta go through that nightmare of a room every single time. Everyone's full health, mostly everyone's full TP. Colossus has appeared. We do a provoke. We're gonna do a salve because I don't know what's coming for me. Let's try ice with you. Let's try lightning with you. It did do damage to just Human Harvest. I didn't pay attention to the ice. The Vault did seemingly normal damage, probably, for something of its amount of hit points. I'm assuming it has a lot. Do the ice again, fire. It used a barrier. Ice does decent damage. It has a move that can reflect damage and also amplify. What the fuck am I meant to do there? Maybe it does it every other turn? And then it's specific enough that you can deal with it? Okay, that attacks both frontliners. Assume every other turn. Hey! Lassada? I'm not quite sure how to say that, I'm sorry. Thank you very much for the raid, I appreciate it. How was your stream? What were you up to? Let's do that there. Provoke here. Salve. Defend. Hopefully every other turn. It used destroy. Okay. Then I have no idea what I meant to do. I guess just always have... Oh... What? What? Just give me a salve too. If people die, they die. Piercing damage sucks, so use... thingy. Use ice. Keep salve 2 in ice. Ice? Okay, attack the single target. Maybe whenever it attacks a single target. Everyone defend. No. Just playing some Genshin. Nice. Been playing some Etrian 5 in a bit. Cool. How do the games, if you've played the older ones as well, progress in terms of like quality of life and general quality as they go on? This is my first one that I've played, and I know next to nothing about anything in the series. I'm just gonna crack up Full Guards instead, I think. Just hit the ice. Oh, maybe it was when I fired? That was the problem? Maybe it was retaliatory? Played all of them many times over. Quality of life improves pretty drastically. Okay, good. 2's the roughest entry. Of course it is. That will be why it was the one that was redeemed. Fine. So, you know, I did barrier now again as well. And I don't know why. Frankly, I missed. Everyone missed their attack, so it didn't matter. It's not every third turn, otherwise it would have done it on turn 3. Untold 2, which is a remake, not a remaster, with new story mode is significantly improved. One of the 2 best entries. Nice. Yeah, I'm playing this. This is the HD version of 2. I seem to have gone through relatively smooth so far. Once I turned the difficulty down, after that one boss made me want to stop playing the game entirely, yeah. See, I did it again. But that's turn 13. There's no turn logic. I don't know why. Maybe it's when a certain amount of misses go off? I 15 mana is 49. I can pop one more of these. Mace got insta-killed. And then I can't heal anymore. I don't think I got the damage for this. The Mace is just dead. The original version, there was no difficulty. The game only came in 1, which is what we call expert now. I would not have liked that. Scylla? At least, I don't know, maybe you as someone who's more experienced would be able to say otherwise, but Scylla to me felt like it was so purely a RNG check. And whatever I did was not relevant to the random move that was picked on the monster every turn. I don't know what to do here, man. Or you can say as I'm missing some details, yeah. The thing that I struggle with this game and games like this, and it's typically why I don't like JRPGs necessarily, is I find that they expect you a lot of the time to find some like hyper-specific strategy, which is the only thing you have to make it work. And if you don't find it, you're just fucked. Barrier only goes off to magic. It doesn't reflect physical attacks. My physical damage is his ass, that's the problem there. Because it's resisted. So that's something. Well, that's tomorrow's problem. That's tomorrow's problem. It's related to elements, that's what you're gonna point out, yeah. I just need to try the other types of magic other than ice now and see if they get reflected as well, because I'm pretty sure I was using ice when I was doing it to, with the gunner as well. So see if the other magic does damage. And then I might be able to stop the insta-kills. I'll figure it out, maybe. We shall see. That's going to be me for today, though. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the raid, Lassiter. Sorry, it was a bit of an unfortunate time. I will be live with more of this tomorrow. Same tomorrow as it was today. Tactics Ogre followed by this. And then, yeah, other things which are self-explanatory, you know what they are if you just look at them there. Till I see you next time. Have a good one. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy Etrian Odyssey 5. Lassiter. Till I see you next time. Have fun. Toodly.